Hey guys, welcome back. It's Tommy with another Starcraft Remastered replay for you guys, and once again we have a great engagement here from the South Korean scene in between these two pro players. So let me just once again start by introducing the players to you guys as we have spawning here at the 5 o'clock position. Oh, sorry, this is actually the 7 o'clock position in the purple. It is BOXER here with his AK and his opponent here spawning in the upper right part in the brown. It is XELLOS, a very also known pro gamer from the old games here from Starcraft, so very retro replay once again. Don't know the exact date, it has written around 2003, 2005, as both players are spawning here on Lost Temple. So yeah, Protoss versus Terran we have here in between these two legendary gamers here from the old times here of Starcraft. So two of the first pro gamers here spawning on Lost Temple, as we have now XELLOS with a island here, and we also see here BOXER moving out here with his SCV just to block this ramp with a supply depot. Yes indeed. So yeah, Lost Temple it is here, and let's just see what exactly they have prepared for us. Remember, this is a retro replay. Let's just see how the build orders have changed, what exactly they were doing back in those days. And yeah, it would be very interesting to see how BOXER especially is going for his build orders. What exactly he's going for. Is he going for a mass IO unit composition, perhaps with his dropship harassment? He is very much known for his dropship harassment. Or is he going like right now all of the Terrans go into mass mech? Of course, those tanks, those vultures, really strong early on against the Protoss. And let's just see what XELLOS is doing. Is he going for zealots or also dragoons early on? Really strong. And later on we'll be seeing some carriers, perhaps some arbiter gameplay with mass gateway units. Always interesting to see, as we now see XELLOS pretty standard how moving out at the 2-minute mark. And yeah, BOXER still not deciding here to move out, just stay safe at home, has his gas up. There's the gas here from XELLOS as well. And yeah, the scouting is going on, as there should be a cybernetic score here for XELLOS. So yeah, XELLOS pretty nice here moving out. Sadly for him, with this path he's going to reach BOXER just at the end. But yeah, let's just have a look how things will now unfold. Finally, the first Marines will pop out here for BOXER really soon, as his SCV is also moving out on the map. And luckily here for BOXER, I believe, yes, he's going straight to the right position here just to find XELLOS. This should be the factory here, so a pretty standard build order here, very similar to the recent years, 2021, 2022. Pretty standard stuff here by BOXER. Notice that he's not making any other Marines, just one Marine here. Let's check the main here from XELLOS, as the SCV is also moving here through, just to see now that upgrade going on for those dragoons. You can also see it here in the upper left part. And yes, sadly here for XELLOS, he's still scouting, so a small advantage here for BOXER perhaps, as he knows where XELLOS is currently hiding. And yeah, let's have a look what exactly this factory is going to be building. Perhaps he's going for some vultures only on. No, he's just heading here for his add-on. Still only one Marine. But yeah, he did scout the main here from XELLOS. So yeah, he knows that no early harassment is going to come here soon. And he's also going for his add-on. And I believe with this nice wall in here, with a siege tank, he should be able to hold this position really nicely. There we have that probe. Very late probe, of course, sadly here for XELLOS. And yeah, this SCV is still roaming around here on the map, still wishing to know what the next steps are going to be here for the Protoss. We have that second gateway, so we might see a push with some dragoons. And there is the probe here. The dragoons actually fall back just to snipe here this one SCV. So yeah, SCV once again checking here what exactly the Protoss is up to, checking for a robotics facility bay perhaps, a Templar archive, Citadel of Adun and so on. So really important stuff here. With this one SCV here for BOXER, also nicely hidden pylon, also giving vision in case there are some dropships here for BOXER. Scan is not available yet here for him, and look at that, we have a nice hidden starport here for BOXER and another supply depot here. So it looks like BOXER once again wishing to go for his dropship harassment, or perhaps for some race. We're about to find out really soon, as the first dragoons are going to move here forward. But they will have no vision here on the high ground against BOXER. So yeah, let's just see. Perhaps he's going to bring that probe in the high ground and allow those dragoons to deal damage. See, probe already taking quite some damage. This tank is really nicely here. And yeah, the Dragoons somehow see now those units. Boxer is moving out, but he could just stay here up on the ramp. Of course, that's what he's doing. Just a fan of this attack. Let's check what is he going for. There is his makeshift mark here. He's going for that dropship harassment here against XELLOS. So XELLOS having most of his units here out on the map could take quite some damage here. And there we have a Citadel of Adun and a Templar Archive. So this also looks like a rush into Dark Templars here for XELLOS against BOXER. 2 tanks actually it is here for BOXER. And let's just see, is he going to pick up some Marines? No, just straight 2 tanks. Still deciding here what to go. He's also taking here SCV, perhaps just to expand here into this location. But the XELLOS pretty much in control here of the map, as no, he's actually heading into another direction. So XELLOS thinking, of course, that he has here this entrance blocked. BOXER a really nice move here, moving out here with his SCV. And perhaps he's going to expand either into this location. It will be very interesting to see. But let's also see what BOXER can do here with this dropship, also nicely hidden probes here. So yeah, BOXER still interesting enough, not going for the main, searching here that expansion here from XELLOS. Of course, XELLOS prepared here into his main with those Dragoons. No scan yet available here for the Protoss, as for the Terran, sorry, as BOXER is deciding here to fall back. Of course, these 3 Dragoons here really strong against that BOXER push. Let's have a look. Are there any DTs? Yes, indeed, there are DTs here for the Protoss, but there's also a nice turret here for BOXER. So also going here for his expansion. And here we have that dropship, yes, but XELLOS with a nice reaction here. So pretty great defense here by the Protoss. And let's see if he can make something happen with those DTs here as he's moving here out on the map. Perhaps also waiting here for his shuttle. Would be very nice to see. But is there a robotics facility? I believe no, just right now it's being made. Yeah, both players pretty much knowing each other. There we have another dropship here. So the second dropship could be really strong, and in come those DTs. They might deal some damage here. They will be detected, so yeah, they have to retreat here. So nice try here by XELLOS, but in the end BOXER prepared for that here as well, as the Protoss is also expanding here into this location. More and more DTs are being popped out, and BOXER, interestingly enough, is actually placing here his bunker. But little does he know that XELLOS is actually expanding here at the 12 o'clock position. Nice try here by BOXER, thinking of course that there will be an expansion here, but there is no such thing. XELLOS really smartly avoiding here this attack by the Terran. So yeah, nice stuff here by both players. Good anticipation here by both players. So BOXER still at the 1 base. Now he's finally trying here to expand, but those TTs really nicely blocking here the expansion point here from BOXER. BOXER could have also taken here his SCV into this position, could have also expanded there, but now he's really in danger here. He can't even land his command center. And is there a scan available? Let's have a look. No, still no scan. So he has to rely onto those turrets here. So much time now being lost here for BOXER. At the same time, a failed push here. He was really convinced that there will be an expansion here, but no such thing here, as XELLOS is already mining here from here with 40 ropes here against the 30 SCVs here. And finally BOXER tries here to move out, but XELLOS really smart here with his DT cancelling this, and this will take so much time now here for BOXER to clear. It's going to have to push somehow slowly but steadily out here against those DTs here. So really smart gameplay here by XELLOS as we're closing that 10-minute mark. And we even have another expansion here for XELLOS. Really nice stuff here by the Pro. Yeah, once again he's moving out here. There should be vision. XELLOS is not reacting. This SCV slowly but steadily is going to finish here his building. XELLOS still not reacting here, so he might have tried to snipe here this one SCV not having so much HP. So sadly here for XELLOS, not paying attention, as he's perhaps just busy here with his DTs. And now he's finally reacting, but he also gets sniped here. So a little bit of a mistake, but of course the timing was really good here for XELLOS, as he denied this expansion so much here. He might even build a island or 2 here, block this. At the same time there are some DTs here, interesting enough. I believe they did snipe that one siege tank. Let's have a look. Yes, indeed, one siege tank has been sniped. But in the end, yeah, XELLOS pretty much in control. He has vision all over the map and even has this one DT here, so still present here. Still sadly here for BOXER. Has no vision here, and once again the SCVs are coming through, but the DT is ready to intercept already. Really great abusement, great harassment here by XELLOS. BOXER needs once again to move out with a tank or two. He's retreating just to give this one tank vision here, and he's actually attacking his own SCVs here. By the way, right now he attacked his own SCV just to have splash damage against that DT. Really smart stuff here by BOXER. And finally BOXER can mine here, but he's already 20 workers behind. Can he somehow come back here against XELLOS? Really smart gameplay here by him, as XELLOS is going to drop. Interesting enough, some units here. I guess he just wishes to expand here. And this should of course be enough, but hold on, we also have reinforcements here for BOXER. And yeah, in comes the push. A nice blockade here with this turret. Even puts a supply depot here. And once again, as soon as this gets dropped, the DTs might move here forward and just snipe those units. Interesting enough here for XELLOS. He's going to lose quite some units here. Needs to be careful. DTs could just easily finish here the job, but he somehow decides move forward with his dragoons and of course gets punished. And yeah, interesting enough, he's not deciding here to attack with his DTs, so yeah, BOXER still onto this ledge. But look at that, XELLOS has this expansion here, also an expansion here. Pretty soon he's going to be at 60 workers here versus BOXER. BOXER of course turtling in here, has those factories up. He's going now for some vultures. Still no Goliaths here. Let's check the main here from the Protoss really quick. Is he going to head for any other units? Perhaps for some arbiters would be really cool. Perhaps for some hidden carriers. I don't see any starports here, so no, it's just going to be gateway units here for him. But his economy is pretty soon going to allow him to make more and more advanced units here, as BOXER now moves out here with his quite a small group here of vultures, but those vultures are really fast and they will be sniping quite some units here. So XELLOS taken a little bit by surprise here, as he's going to lose some units. Still at 60 workers though, and the other units will be sniped. Splash damage is really nice here for BOXER against XELLOS. And yeah, vultures are still alive here, still sniping probe after probe. 57 probes are already here for XELLOS, as BOXER should be able to recover really nicely here. So yeah, first damage has been done, but what was it worth it? That is the question. Also some tanks and vultures has been lost here, and remember XELLOS also having here this expansion and even this expansion. And interesting, in the middle of the map he's actually hiding here some gateways. So quite interesting stuff. Of course, to avoid that scan, pretty much BOXER is going to scan here the main from XELLOS. He's only going to see this couple of gateways, and now we even have high Templars. Hold on, we actually have those vultures now moving here through, so BOXER knows what is coming here towards his way. A nice hidden gateway that finally gets now discovered by those fast vultures here. And yeah, still look at that, BOXER dealing quite some economic damage here against his opponent. 52 probes here, only for XELLOS. This has been nicely mined. Look at that, even this expansion point has been pretty much cleared out of probes. But in the end, BOXER also needs his second expansion really fast, as if this game will continue, of course, the Protoss will get the economic advantage here. And yes, so many gateway units. We even have this shuttle with perhaps some High Templars now. And yeah, High Templars, great counter towards those siege tanks. So this is exactly why BOXER is spreading here his siege tank around the map, just to avoid those High Templar storm. And look at that, those mines really great here against XELLOS. Interesting enough, he has no observer, so quite a interesting move. We are almost at the 15-minute mark and I don't see an observer here for him. So once again, BOXER, finally there's this one observer. BOXER once again moves here forward with his speed vultures, and once again going to damage here the economy, and also leave some nice mines here into this location. Look at that, those mines dealing quite some damage here against BOXER. There's even expansion here, but there are cannons. However, once again, XELLOS is going to lose quite some units here, as yeah, BOXER is still going to keep attacking here forward. And yeah, hold on, we actually almost missed here a drop with those High Templars. Really smart gameplay once again. 3 kills onto this High Templar. Great stuff here by both players. Nice scan, and look at that, BOXER dropping at 33 workers versus the 53 here from XELLOS, where both players are pretty much hurting each other's economy. Really nice here. And yeah, still some High Templars being left into this shuttle. I guess this High Templar just waits here for his energy, but he will be soon scanned. And yeah, killed. Really nice stuff here by BOXER, but the economy looks really strong here for the Protoss. I guess BOXER just wishes to rely here onto those drive-bys with those vultures, as he also has now an expansion here into this point really soon. So it's just vultures currently with siege tanks here for BOXER. Let's check the main once again here from XELLOS, almost being mined out. He also has those gateway units. Still no arbiter here for him, just straight into gateway units. No upgrades for those units. Let's check BOXER, also no upgrades here for him. And yeah, a little bit of a stalemate now as we are closing at a 20-minute mark. And as I say, no starports. There it is, 3 stargates here for XELLOS. Does he have that fleet beacon somewhere hidden? There's that fleet beacon. We're going to see some carriers. Are we? And yeah, BOXER not really having that much anti-air. Just a couple of turrets here, so some Goliaths would be much needed. Even some brace could be needed here with a good scan. He could of course snipe those observers and then just went into invisibility, into that cloaking mode. And yeah, like I told you, it's pretty much a stalemate. BOXER is now mining here all of the map, just secures here his expansion, even long distance mining here. So he's very much afraid here from XELLOS to attack. So this is exactly everything is getting mined now. And the XELLOS pretty much almost being maxed out here with 74 workers here already. No upgrades. It's very interesting. Does he even have a forge? Let's just check. Or just a second cybernetic score. Also, he's going for those air upgrades here. Very interesting. Upgrade air weapons. Yes, indeed. So he's really pretty much wishing to rely onto those air units. There's his forge. Not really upgrading here anything. So I guess he's going to wish to go straight into mass carriers. There it is, 3 carriers already being produced. And the question is, does BOXER know about this? Did he scan that? What exactly is he producing? He's still on vultures and siege tanks. So this will be quite a surprise here for him, as there is basically no anti-air, just those turrets here for BOXER. Yeah, slowly but steadily he's pushing here forward with some turrets, with some siege tanks, vultures, mining everything nicely. He really wishes to take out here these 2 expansions. But yeah, XELLOS really pretty much defending here really nicely here. And yeah, let's have a look at the next steps here by both players. There's even a shuttle being moved out here with some High Templars. Once again, vultures on the move here. So we're going to snipe quite some units here. XELLOS is going to react. I guess XELLOS is just waiting here now for his carriers. And yeah, we even have a nice observer here. Great vision here for XELLOS. And let's have a look what exactly is going to happen. Really great pull here with those zealots against those mines here from BOXER. Are the first carriers are going to be out really soon, as more and more stargates are being produced. Look at that mass transition here from XELLOS into mass carriers here against BOXER. Really nice stuff, as once again BOXER is going to snipe perhaps some units here. But yeah, let's have a look. XELLOS pretty much in control of the middle of the map. This would be really a bad decision here for him to push through with those gateway units. That's exactly why he's going to greatly transition into perhaps even suiciding some zealots here, just to gain more supply advantage against XELLOS. And let's have a look, where are those carriers? Finally 3 carriers are out with those interceptors, and even more is being built here. Look at this massive amounts of stargates here for XELLOS. And yeah, he might, like I told you, he might transition, he might go to suicide some zealots, some dragoons, and then just straight head with those. At least 8 carriers will be really crucial here for XELLOS, just to punish BOXER. Is BOXER somehow going to push through with some Goliaths? Still no anti-air is being produced here by him. And yeah, still relying onto those vultures, sniping probe after probe, doing it really nicely, as XELLOS once again is moving here forward with quite a small group, still waiting here with those carriers. So hold on, I did lost track those carriers there. There are 3 carriers here already in position in the middle of the map. And yeah, I believe that as soon as BOXER is going to see those carriers, he would be very much taken by surprise. He could of course rush into some Goliaths. Is it going to be enough here for him, as so much control here for XELLOS? And yeah, I guess he's just waiting once again for more and more. Look at all of those targets, just keep on producing those carriers here. And yeah, a crucial mass of carriers would be of course 4, but by the looks of it, XELLOS going into 8 now, currently at 5 carriers here, and more are being produced. So 5 with these 2 would be 7, but he's already supply maxed out here, so he might once again transition and suicide even some probes. It looks like he's going to suicide some probes here, or just transferring them into another location, even taking here this place, as BOXER is also going to mine here from this place. And yeah, by the looks of it, let's just be ready here for this move out with those carriers. 5 carriers it is, some gateway units, and yeah, those probes are being suicided here just to give more supply here. Even though this one Dragoon is going to be suicided here. And yeah, he once again tries here to move out, but there are cannons here, so many cannons here for XELLOS. So XELLOS will a great mind game here against his opponent. And yeah, there are those carriers here. Finally XELLOS is moving out, and yeah, as soon as he saw those carriers, BOXER did of course realize there is nothing he could do. The economic advantage was way too much strong here for XELLOS. XELLOS with a great mind game here, especially at the beginning of the game, taking the expansion here into this point. And BOXER was pretty much convinced that there was an expansion here, so losing quite track. And let's not forget those DTs early on into the game, the invisible units here for XELLOS, winning him so much time, and in the end winning him the game here, having him so much of an economic advantage here against his opponent. Pretty interesting game once again from 2003-2005 it was here, in between these 2 pro players. Of course, BOXER, one of the best Terrans back in that time, and one of the first pro gamers. XELLOS also very much successful throughout his career. Now yeah, let's just check the stats really quick in case you guys once again are interested. I'm going to be clicking left and right. But not that much of an APM here needed for XELLOS. Still a very good mind game here by him, like I told you, especially with those Dark Templars. Dark Templars always up for a surprise against any Terran. Interesting enough, BOXER not having that scan available early on, just relying onto those turrets, and that just brought so much time here for XELLOS. So yeah, once again guys, I hope you enjoyed this replay as much as I did. We'll be seeing of course in the next replays. This is Tommy signing out.